to be showing you guys what I'm doing to write my first novel. So I went onto Milanote, which is an app that helps you plan things, and firstly I went and I did the characters, and I created all the characters, I created their connections, and I'm going to explore that now. And I also created the plot, and what I did was I went into Pinterest and I found a bunch of images that I thought really inspired me for the book, and I turned those into 8 major plot points, and I created little boards for each of the characters. So now I'm going to explore them and explain my plot, my book, and how everything's going so far. Okay, so firstly let's take a look at the characters. First we have Hudson Kamari. As you can see, he is a detective, but because this is a sci-fi book, he is also the chief police officer at the local police station, and he is both, because in the future, in my world, you can be both. Also because I didn't want to add too many characters, because I'm getting really confused really quickly. And then this is the main character, Naima Bellerose. She grew up on a farm. She is aspiring to be a famous bestseller. She just wants to write, she wants to read, she loves books. She is a very Bloomcore girly. And yeah, this is the song that I thought would most fit her. It is, oh, nope. It is The Moon Will Sing. I was trying to highlight that with my mouse, but no. This is her sister, Sadie Allen, who is the artist of the two of them. She went to college and university to be an artist. And then this is Sadie's boyfriend, who is also dating Naima. Don't ask. I'll explain everything. Oh, I forgot to change this. There we go. So anyway, this is as you can see, he's just a dickhead. That's like his only aesthetic. Like a dickhead and an idiot, as you can see here. So not all of these really give that vibe, but like I just wanted something that really gave it reminds me of his character, which is essentially just what I wanted. And then we have Braden Alexander Bond here. He is Naima Bellarose's love interest. He is one of my favorite characters, along with Sadie Allen. Then we have his sister Lyle Bond here. Her name means good-humored wolf. So yeah. Oh, go away. And then we have Mira, who is a hologram. You'll see later. And then we have Kane Merrim, who is a serial killer. And so now I'm going to give a synopsis, and then I'm going to do a deep dive into the plot. So the synopsis is essentially this girl named Naima Bellerose, right? Her father dies, so they get a mirror shard, which is a small cylindrical device. I'm not pronouncing any of those words properly. I'm pronouncing most of them, but as you can hear, I'm sick. I have sick brain, so please forgive my mispronunciation. But anyway, Naima Bellerose, her father dies, mirror shard, which is a cylinder. It's metal, and it's designed to imprint the deceased person's consciousness and memories into itself, and then to create an AI-powered hologram, which is referred to as an echo. Now, it can only imprint once, and it only imprints up until time of death. However, this particular mirror shard is defective, because when Naima Bellerose gets into a car accident, shit hits the fan, okay? Let's just say that. And she finds that her father's echo is no longer in the mirror shard, and it is her own echo. And not only did it imprint a second time, it imprinted after the time of death. So it's imprinting, and as she gets a memory, the mirror shard imprints it into the echo, if that makes sense. So then it starts to predict the future. The echo begins to predict the future. It starts like just saying what's going to happen, which is basically what predicting the future is. And so everyone that knows about it is taking it really seriously. And then she predicts the murder of Naima, and so they have to work together to figure out who is the murderer. And yeah, then we have the plot. So Harper Hollow, her father dies, that happens. Mira predicts when she's going to the fair she'll meet a boy. She's attacked. Naima begins to receive death threats. She goes back to the fair to look for clues. The woman confronts her. She goes to the beach with Brayden. Then she goes to the city to visit Sadie, where she meets Arthur, who is... No, hang on. She goes to visit Sadie. Is almost killed by her stalker. And then we find out the stalker is a serial killer who was wanted all over the galaxy for her violent acts. And she narrowly escapes with her life. Sadie and her go to the police about it, where she is told to stay low. Then she goes to stay with Brayden because her sister and her got into a fight. So, yeah, that happens. And then she goes to stay with Brayden in Brayden's sister's apartment, where they're staying in the city, and she runs into Arthur. They exchange some rude words. She tells Arthur she doesn't want to date him, it's wrong, all of this, all of that. Girly Pop should have realized it was wrong before she started doing it, but we'll let it go. And they exchange some rude words. She gets a call from the police later stating that Arthur is dead and she's the last person they saw with her. Naima is sent to a different planet to be kept in a holding cell. However, on the way there, she is attacked a third time by Kane Merrim. She immediately phones the Chief Kamari from Harper Hollow. He doesn't pick up. Kane picks up instead, saying she's a little girl all alone. Kane hunts her down, and in a turn of tables... Oh, how the turntables. Naima panics and ends up killing Kane instead of it being the other way around. And then, the ending, you've probably already read it, and if you haven't, well, don't go back and read it, because I'm leaving the ending as a bit of a surprise. So yeah,